Today I'm flying to New York. The last 3 days have been super stressful. I've probably sold about 6, 7 watches and I've had to go deliver all of them. So it's been pretty stressful, I'm not gonna lie, probably the hardest 3 days I've had. I'm fully packed, I've got this bag, I've got a little suitcase. Let's go get this flight and I'll see you in New York.
The Bible says, Jesus says, talk to me.
No watch, no diamonds, no watch, good timing, yeah.
Just got back from New York, what an amazing weekend it was. And also, what a fantastic month I had in November for my business. I'll explain everything, let's get into it. So yeah, I have been away in New York for the last 4 or 5 days for some much needed R&R. I ended up not getting either of those things. I ended up walking 20,000 steps per day because that's the kind of thing you do in New York, right? But yeah, I went to a few basketball games. I absolutely love basketball, it's my favorite sport, so whenever I'm in the US, I have to go to some. Ate loads of food, did the standard touristy stuff. I actually didn't film, I didn't do any watch content. Literally just wanted to try and take it easy for a bit. I need to tell you a bit about November and how good it was for my business. So yeah, let's get into it. In my last video, I did speak quite openly about the successes that my business has had over the last 2 years. And you know, it's quite a touchy subject. It's quite a taboo subject, isn't it? The financial part of a business, especially if a business is doing well. And actually, to be honest, if a business is doing badly, I don't think it's not easy to share the thing that you're working so hard on, right? So I had to be careful how I delivered that, but it was generally very, very well received. So I have to say thank you to you guys. I think as long as I can give insightful, informative, and enjoyable content for you guys, I'll keep doing it. So I thought with that insight I gave in my last video, maybe I should share more with you guys because I think you find it interesting. So like I said, November was an amazing performing month. In fact, in 2023, last month in November was the best month that I've had all year. And I always try and work back and think about the reasons why that is. I think a large part of it is input versus output. The more I've put in, the greater the result that I get back, and that's very simple, but it's very, very true. I've just put a lot more effort in to my work. Other factors could have affected this, you know, prices maybe bottomed out, we're leading up to Christmas, etc, etc. But in November anyway, some insight. I sold 21 watches, and interestingly, I only sold the same model once. So 20 unique watches, and I think 19 were Rolex, and I think it was 1 AP, or maybe 1 AP, 1 Patek, I can't remember. But yeah, the only watch that I sold as a duplicate, so 2 of them was a Datejust 41 blue motif Jubilee and fluted bezel. And another interesting observation is the most common year of watch sold was 2023, so you guys are loving your modern brand new Rolexes, which I understand why, I absolutely get it. But with November now over, because we're now into December, the first watch that I have actually sold is a Rolex. It's not a Rolex, it's a Patek. It's a 5168G, which I have the box right here. This sold while I was in New York, so while I said that I didn't work, I'm actually thinking about it now. I technically kind of did. Well, I did, because I was messaging people while I was away. This was a good deal, right? So I just couldn't not reply to the person. So the watch isn't in here because it's in my safety deposit box, but I will be collecting that later today to give it to the client. So yeah, I sold that while I was away, and it actually got me thinking that I could probably do business from anywhere in the world as long as there's Wi-Fi, right? And I was thinking about this location freedom that I kind of now have, because I was halfway around the world, or a third of the way around the world, and I was still able to do business. And it really interesting. It got me thinking about this bit of technology here, this device, and I was thinking how important this is as an asset for me, because I do all of my business through it. I could, in theory, make all my content with it and do a lot of my content through it. And yeah, the location freedom thing was a very interesting thought. I was comparing to my previous corporate life and that I had to be in an office, but now I can be anywhere. I guess I then did realize that I actually do have to come home and deliver the watch, but at some point, maybe I won't have to do that. Maybe that will be someone else's job. But interesting thought, location freedom. While that watch did sell, and you know, the other 21 watches that went in November, I do have quite a quick turnaround and a very good churn of watches. So if you are interested to, you know, just take a look at what watches I have in stock, you can always go have a look on my website, which I'm sure will be in the description. It's watchlife.org.uk. Let's crack on with the week, and yeah, let's get to it. New watch has come in. It is a rose gold Daytona, and it's a chocolate dial rose Daytona, but the difference is this is an Arabic dial. So basically you'll notice that the numbers are way more pronounced on the dial, and I'm sure there is a reason why it's called the Arabic dial. I'm just not too sure why, but if you're looking for something, you know, a little bit more quirky, a little bit more different to maybe an ordinary chocolate or you know, an ordinary dial, the Arabic dial is actually pretty cool. Yeah, really cool. Obviously 40mm Daytona, it's the old reference this, it's 2018, and it does come with the box papers, all the links. It's an old card because obviously it's pre-2020, but yeah, actually a really cool watch. So yeah, if you want more details on this, please do drop me a message. I have got a new phone. I showed you in a previous clip, right? But this is the iPhone 15 Pro Max. I've got this basically just for content and because I spend a lot of my time on this damn thing. So yeah, it has to be pretty good. So I need to get my eSIM switched over from my old phone to this. But yeah, seems pretty good for now. If you're wondering what a 15 Pro Max is like, the camera quality is pretty decent. That's pretty much all I care about. I did deliver the Patek as well, the 5168G. I'm sure that the new owner is very happy with that. And also yesterday, because we're now a few days on, I'm still getting over my jet lag, but I sold a Pepsi 2021 on Oyster, and I actually delivered that yesterday in Hatton Garden. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this week. I hope you've enjoyed or taken something away from this video. Please do give this a like, follow me on Instagram, and subscribe if you're new. Thanks guys, bye bye.